Hello and welcome. I am the Restless Kaiser and I am over here.
And I'm James Workshop and I'm over here.
And together we are a Modelling for Advantage. So James, here we are.
Here we are.
Bolt Action Band of Brothers starter set, mate.
It is. Every piece available.
Every piece available. This is literally the contents of the starter set. We're going to play that introductory mission. You've never played Bolt Action before?
Never once.
Okay, so the trees are cosmetic.
Yes.
And this is the very first time we've used this board.
It's perfect for this because so much of it's shown.
So much of it is shown. Yeah, so the trees, they're all at the edge. They're very unlikely to take effect. You would probably never play Bolt Action on a board like this.
I can't imagine you would.
You've got the German starter force.
I certainly do.
I've got the US Airborne. If you've not played Bolt Action before, it's got an activation sequence, which is a really key part of its game. So each of our units has got a dice, and we start by taking those dice from those units, collecting them up, and putting them in the bag. And then we will roll over to round one. Right, so as we go into round one, we've each got 4 units.
Yep.
They're in the bag, and the turn order is determined by the bag. So, James, from a COVID secure perspective, why don't you do all the drawing of the dice?
Sure will.
So you're going to draw a bag out, draw dice out of a bag, and we'll take it from there. And we'll explain what the units are in turn as they come out. If that's
Excellent.
right.
I will pop a cube out of my sack.
So it's green,
Right.
which is nice and easy because that's one of mine.
Yeah.
All right. So I am going to take this unit.
Yep.
And the options I have are advance, rally, move, fire, and go down. I think that's all of them.
Ambush.
Ambush. Right. So move is to just make a move.
It's written on the dice. Super handy. Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
No, it's not move, is it? It's advance or run.
Advance or run.
Advance is move and shoot.
Okay.
Run is move double instead of shooting.
Instead of shooting.
Instead of shooting.
Okay.
Run is instead of shooting.
Yep.
Shooting is stand still and shoot. Down is take cover. Ambush is I might shoot later.
Yep.
And rally is to remove suppression markers. So I choose which of my units, because it's green,
Yes.
so it's one of my dice,
Right.
it's going to act. And I'm going to start with this unit, because it's nice and easy.
Okay.
I'm going to use this MMG team. So this is a 30 cal, 3-man 30 cal, and it has 5 shooting dice.
So you are using a fire action.
I'm using a fire action. I can pick any unit that's within range and within line of sight. I have a 36-inch range with this weapon.
Okay.
And this is a pretty open board.
It sure is. I've put that next to that unit for reference. Is that what you're meant to do?
That's what you're meant to do. That
That
indicates this unit has had its action and that is what it was.
Cool.
Alright, so I'm going to shoot at that team over there.
Okay.
I'm going to draw my line of sight
Yeah.
and check my range, so I have line of sight.
Is there pre-measuring?
Is there pre-measuring? I don't think there's anything against it.
Okay.
But I might be wrong. I think actually, technically, you might not be able to pre-measure.
Okay.
But I did declare what I was doing.
Yes.
Now, your base hit number in Bolt Action is 3.
Okay.
And you then apply modifiers to that.
Right.
One of the most important modifiers is if you're over half range, you have an additional penalty.
Okay.
So my hit number goes from 3 to 4.
Okay. That's if I'm regular infantry.
It doesn't matter.
Does it not?
It doesn't matter.
All right, we'll
This
work
is
out
the
what that
hit
means
number.
later.
And then after that, some of the other modifiers are about cover.
Rock and roll.
You can, however, there is one thing that the player owning the unit can choose to do, which is to go down. Everybody dives for cover, little folds in the ground, whatever it is, and that applies an additional -2. So I'll go from 3 up to 4 for the range, then up to 6. You're going down.
Okay.
But you have forfeited the right to act for the turn because that is your order.
Right.
And you can't do that if you've already acted.
Okay.
So I'm shooting over there. If they choose to go down, I'll hit on
Yes.
6s.
I believe I will choose to go down.
So you'll find a black dice in the bag and mark it as down.
Yeah.
My hit number has gone up to 6s. Medium machine guns get 6 shots. So no hits. There we go.
Okay. From a tactical standpoint, was that a good idea to go down because I'm in the open?
From a tactical standpoint, you don't want to fight on this bowling green board. But probably, yeah.
Okay. So then I draw from the back.
You draw from the back, yeah.
We're back to even Stevens again.
Back to even Stevens.
So I have one of these black dice.
Indeed. So you choose one of your units
Okay.
and you act with it.
So Ranges and weapons. Could you run me through that very quickly?
Ranges on weapons.
Yeah.
LMGs and medium machine guns have got 36.
Okay.
Rifles have got 24.
Yep.
Submachine guns have got 12.
Okay. And assault weapons?
Assault rifles, I think, are 18.
18. Fantastic. And this light
Will be lots and lots and
tank
lots.
gun will be
36
lots and lots and
probably.
lots. Okay. That's great. So...
I'm going
this
to
also
warn you
uses-
about that.
Yeah.
That's a transport.
Right.
And if it's a transport and it is nearer to the enemy than it is to a friend,
Okay.
it is abandoned and destroyed.
Right.
Because it's not an independent fighting vehicle. It's designed to deliver troops and support. So you really want to kind of keep it back.
Okay.
Yeah?
Yeah, that's totally fine.
There are some gamey options where you can potentially take it as an armoured car and so forth. But as we're learning the rules, it's important, I think, to explain how the core rules work.
Stuff moves 6 inches.
Infantry moves 6
Infantry
inches.
moves 6 inches. Vehicles move 9 or 18 depending on what they're doing for this half-tracked vehicle. I looked that one up.
Half track is 9 or 18, yeah.
Okay. So I'm going to go against the advice that you just gave me immediately and move this up slightly to there.
Then it will be... Oh, it's still
I'm
nearer
way
to you than
closer.
it is to me.
Yeah. So I've got a little chance for myself to catch
Yeah,
up. I
you're
don't think
right,
you
yeah.
can run close enough. For that.
Moving is a penalty to shoot as well.
That's fine. Yeah.
Okay, so that's an advance order.
Yeah, so I want to get close enough so that I'm at half range is what I'm aiming towards. If it's
Right.
a 36-inch weapon and we've set up 24 from each other, then I need to
Yeah,
get within
that's
range.
what I was looking at, wasn't I? Is it 36 for a light anti-tank? I think it is, but let me check. Light anti-tank is actually 48,
Oh, okay, then I will.
so you don't need to
I'll
move.
shimmy forward an inch so that I'm definitely within half range. I will check range, so I am at 23 inches now.
Okay,
Yep.
so you fire at these guys.
Yes.
You get to select what you're shooting at because you have a template weapon, and you're going to place that template down. It's only a 1-inch template,
Just this little circle here.
the inner circle there.
So I'm going to hit one person.
So you're going to aim over there.
Do I have to aim at the person or just somewhere?
You have to aim.
Right.
Well, you have to do it in such a way as actually you get the maximum number.
Cool. That would
The
be
maximum coverage.
4 then, probably.
But that's
I
going to
can't
shoot through
see.
the building, so you don't want to do that.
3 it is.
3 is here. Yeah?
Yeah.
So you're aiming to shoot there. Your hit number is 3,
Yeah.
but I'm going to go down.
Oh, okay, right. Yeah.
So that went up to 5.
Okay, I rolled a 4.
Okay. Can you give me the dice though? Because I've acted.
Yeah. I'll put it down for you. So they've gone down.
They've gone down, and that is that entire unit has acted.
This unit's gone down. I put their dice there. That's an advance. It's you.
It's me. Okay. So now I'm going to demonstrate another order.
Okay.
Another action. So if you could get me the other green dice, command units can
Right.
do what's called snap 2.
Okay.
And when you snap 2, as well as executing an order with the officer, he also orders an additional number of units depending on his rank.
Okay.
So he will activate himself and this unit. It's not an extra, but it's an at the same time.
Right, okay.
So I'm actually going to carry out this action first,
Yep.
just to make some space. And these guys are going to move, so they're going to make their 6-inch move in this direction.
Are they advancing or running? Advancing.
They are advancing so that they can still shoot.
Okay.
Now, then I'm going to try and fire,
Right.
and I'm going to try and shoot at this unit here,
This one.
yeah, and the range is over 18.
Yep.
Right, so to shoot at that unit, I reckon I've got 3 guys here and these 2 here. Would you agree?
Yeah. Why is the over 18 relevant? Is that to do with long range?
No, that is me working out which weapons will be at short and which will be at long range
Excellent,
later.
thank you.
The 18 is a threshold number.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does.
So I know if I had an LMG, it would be at long range.
Okay.
Over 18, basically, all of my weapons are at long range.
Excellent.
And my SMGs are out of range.
Yeah.
Right, now, I've got a BAR, which gets 2 dice. I've got an SMG here, which is out of range. And I've got 2 rifles over here. And this is all at long range. And I'm hitting on 3's long range 4.
I choose not to go down.
Excellent choice. I get no hits.
Okay.
I snap 2, so this unit is
Yep.
also going to act. And they are going to run the 12 inches over here.
Okay.
Alright?
Run.
So that was me. So you know that what remains in the bag is entirely yours.
Ooh.
And now we get to see some of the sort of nuance and tactics around the game, and the draw order is you can act with impunity with these units.
Right, right.
You know that you will get to complete both of those actions without me taking any action whatsoever. If, for example, we both have a tank, once my tank has acted, yours can safely come out of cover and take a shot at it, knowing...
At least until next turn.
At least until next turn, you're safe.
Right, that's excellent. Okay. So yeah, I will use both of them. I'm going to advance this unit.
Yeah.
Advance. Well, they've got 18-inch range, so I'll run them. There's no point in not running them because they're not going to be able to get in range of anything.
They definitely will get in range of this by moving.
True.
Because I just shot rifles at you and told you it was about 18 inches.
Right.
Or just
I'm
over.
I'm going to advance them to behind this cover.
Okay. And then you would declare your shot.
And
This
then
is the
check.
nearest.
Yeah.
So let's see whether you're within 18 because you've got assault rifles. You are.
Excellent.
Assault rifles get 2 shots
Ooh.
each, so that's 4 shots.
Yep.
They do not pay the moving and firing penalty,
Awesome.
but they are at long range because
Yeah,
it's
okay.
it's over half. So you're going to hit on 4s.
Which is 2 hits.
2 hits. You now roll for kills.
Okay.
A normal infantry is killed on or in Warhammer would be the wound roll, would die on a 4.
Right.
Veteran infantry would die on a 5. Inexperienced infantry would die on a 3.
Okay.
We're all regulars
Yes.
here. We're all on
Perfect
4s.
sense. Nobody.
Nobody. I do, however, because I have been hit, I take a pin marker, and that will be important later. So we now come
Thank
to...
you for those instructions. I still have this unit to activate.
You've still got that unit to activate,
Yeah.
okay?
So, I'm going to move them slightly this way and then shoot.
Okay. So, when that unit fires, that unit has got, is it 3 rifles and a light machine gun?
3 rifles, 4 rifles and a light machine gun.
This guy's a loader.
Okay.
He doesn't fire his rifle because he puts bullets into the light machine gun.
That's really helpful for the light machine gun.
All right.
Yeah.
So you are actually within 12 with these guys.
Okay.
So you are not at long range. You hit me on 3s. That's the basic number.
So there's 3 normal dice and
3 for the rifles, and then a light machine gun gets 4 dice.
Okay.
But the light machine gun,
Yeah.
you've all moved and fired. So yeah, it's all the same. So you're hitting on 3s, moved up to 4.
I have a very faint memory of something to do with MGs in a German army getting an extra dice.
If you want to play with nation-specific
Okay,
rules,
let's not.
I think you might want to leave that for today.
Okay, that's some dice.
So you hit on 4s, we established.
Yeah.
So that's 3 hits. Now I'll take another pin for that, and you also roll for your kills.
They're still 4s.
2.
2 of them.
Now that 6, if you roll another 6, is exceptional. An exceptional hits are exciting.
That's a 1.
It's a 1. Okay.
Okay.
So you got 2 dead. I am going to lose 2 riflemen from the back there.
Right.
Put these over here.
You choose your dice.
I choose. If it was exceptional, you choose who dies.
Oh, I like that.
So you could pick the BAR, you could pick the machine gunner, you could pick the sergeant.
That man with a machete in Mohican looks especially
Mr. Mohawk.
intimidating,
Yeah, Mr. Mohawk. Alright, so here we are, round 2 then. We've still both got 4 dice in the bag because we've both still got 2 units. We've now lost some guys. I'm carrying over some pins.
Yep.
Technically these have got little dials on them. We use multiple copies of the marker for the
Makes
purposes of the game. So if you're going to do the draw, and let's see who's going to take the first action.
Yeah, my next question was who goes first. The bag
The bag decides.
I do.
So it's a fascist going first, sir.
These guys went down last turn. Is that relevant at all for this turn?
It is not.
Okay. I think I'll just fire over here.
Okay.
Stand still, fire. I know I'm in range, so
Yes?
yeah,
Yes?
just fire.
So you activate that unit and you shoot across here.
Yeah.
And I know that you've got 3 plus 4, 7
shots.
dice. I am going to go down.
Okay.
So by going down, your hit number goes to 5.
Okay. So I get 3.
3 hits. That gives me another pin. And then you roll for kills on a 4.
3.
3. Ow.
That's a biggie. So that's the ones I think I can see.
Yeah.
Is that a relevant rule? I can only kill what I can see.
You can only kill what you can see.
Cool, so
You can kill. You can only shoot at what you can see. You can kill things you can't see.
Okay.
In that, so they can no longer choose to fire at that, but they could kill guys here
If they could fire.
if
right.
their result
Right.
allowed them to shoot. Yeah.
Beautiful.
Absolutely. So I need a down token for these guys because they went down.
Watch me grab all the black dice out of it.
All the black dice out. Yeah. Yeah.
There it is.
Absolutely. It's only round 2 and it's looking pretty grim for me. So now you're going to draw dice. It could be you, it could be me,
Yeah.
could be anyone, Sam. Could be anyone.
Stephen's all back. It's me again.
It's you again.
Okay. I'm going to use this.
Mm-hmm.
Fire into the unit that I fired into before.
Yes.
So
Now, another rule that's worth bearing in mind at this point, it doesn't matter, but it might have done, is you can't shoot within an inch of one of your own units.
Right.
So shooting across here, you might not have been able to do, because they're not prepared to send shells whizzing past his ear.
Which makes sense.
Yeah?
Yeah, so I was in range of 3 of them before.
Yes, because you have 24 in, you've got a 48 inch range, so
48
you're within range. So you're going to hit on a 3.
Okay. With 3 dice. You going down?
No, 1 dice.
1 dice.
1 shot.
Not going down.
Not going down.
I hit.
You hit. So now 3 guys are automatically hit.
Right.
That's what you rolled to see whether did I hit. Now you put the template on.
Templates exist.
3 guys take the hit.
3 guys take the hit, yeah.
It doesn't have to be those 3 guys that die.
Yep.
But then you determine how many people can.
Okay.
You now make your kill, but you have plus penetration on HE. So instead of killing me on a 4, it's probably +1 for a light anti-tank, but we'll just check in the big master book. Right, just did a quick check. So it's 1 inch HE. So it does penetration of +1, which means you're going to kill me on 3s.
Okay.
But you also do a D2 pins, not just not 1. You might do 2.
Okay. All right.
So roll for these 3 guys. Going to kill them on 3s.
Yeah. 1 goes
That's
down.
1 dead. I'll lose this one here, and then 4, 5, 6 for 2 pins.
No.
1.
1.
Okay.
Why was I killing on 3s instead of 2s? Is there a -1 that I'm not seeing somewhere?
You would normally kill on 4s, but
Okay.
you're at pen +1.
Thank you.
So it went down to 3s.
Yeah, that's excellent.
Yeah?
Yeah.
All right. So now draw the next dice. Things are looking bad for the Yankee Doodle Dandies. Hey. So I think we need to get things going. So these chaps are going to try and activate. They're going to advance. But because they've got a pin, they have to make an order test.
Right.
You have a base 9 to pass an order test if you're regulars, 10 if you're veterans, and 8 if you're elites. But -1 for each pin you've got.
Oh.
So my chance of actually doing anything, I need to roll an 8 or less.
Yeah. Old school Warhammer stuff.
Which I do.
Which you do.
So I then automatically remove 1 pin for succeeding,
Excellent.
and I can act. Each pin is also -1 to fire and fight. So that's why you need the rally order. So these would be, even if they passed, next time they'd still be at -2 on the shooting, etc. And it's worth remembering then that it's per source of fire, which is one of the reasons why people tend to play this game with quite small units.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah? Okay, so they've moved up a little bit.
Yeah.
I think they're going to need to shoot across there, because these chaps are in cover.
Yes.
So am I within 24? I am, but nobody is within 12. So my SMGs are not firing. I got 2 from a BAR, and 1, 2, 3, 4 rifles.
And I can't go down.
And you can't go down because you've already taken an action. So I'm shooting on, I've moved, and it's long range, so I'm up to 5s. That is 2 hits.
Yep.
I'm rolling for kills, 4 up. Nobody's dead.
Nada.
But you do have a pin, sir.
I'll use one of mine.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
Yep.
So that's their action.
Okie dokie. Back to the sack.
Back to the sack.
We've got black.
Black.
They've activated, so it's the machine gun there.
The machine gun team
Yeah.
and the HQ
And
team.
I've got these 2.
Yes.
They're not going to be in range of them. The big gun here will be in range,
It will.
especially if I move. I don't really want to move into the middle of nowhere. What I might do... Can I move through this wall to some
You
effect?
can, yes.
Yeah? So that's what I'll do. I'll advance.
Rough terrain you can move through, you just can't run through.
Okay. I will advance.
And the vehicle wouldn't be able to.
Okay, cool. So I'll advance.
So you advance, yeah?
And I will...
Now, did that get you within... you want to shoot this one or this one?
I was planning to shoot this unit.
Because 9 inches is short range, you say?
Yeah.
Yeah, so if you shoot this one,
I don't think I am, but yeah.
No, but it was really close. And so you shoot on 3s. The move penalty you don't have because you've got assault rifles.
Yes.
But you do have the long range, so you're on 4s.
Okay.
2 dice each, 3 hits.
Yep.
Kills on 4s.
Ooh.
And that might be exceptional. Is it another 6? No, it's not. So it's just 2 dead guys, so I'll lose this rifleman and this rifleman.
Okay. Getting brutal. So is that pins as well?
And a pin.
Okay.
Correct.
Back to the sack.
Back to the sack. It's me, it's me.
I've got 1 and you've got 2 at this point.
1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. So this team is just going to fire its machine gun straight across. So I'm going to see if I can fire at those without going within an inch of it. I'm checking line of sight here.
Right.
Yeah.
Is it from any point on your base?
Yeah, I think so. So I
You can
can
certainly see this fella probably
going at that angle. Yeah. So am I within 18? I
No.
am not. So it's long range. I'm hitting on 4s with 5 dice. That is 3 hits. That is 1 kill.
1
and
kill.
a pin.
Okay. Take out the rifleman.
Take out a rifleman. I have a feeling that these paras are supposed to be a veteran, you know.
Oh.
In their start set.
Oh.
That's alright. We're
fine.
learning the game.
We are.
We're learning the game.
That's you.
It's me again. So this is going to be the command team.
Yeah.
So they're gonna move up to here,
Behind that building.
and then they're gonna shoot their SMGs.
Yeah.
So it's long range, but SMGs are also assault weapons, so they can move and shoot. So I can take 6 shots here on 3s up to 4.
Oh, right.
Okay, that's 2 hits and another pin,
Yeah.
and no kills.
No kill. So another pin though.
Another pin.
Pin.
all right?
So
And
I've
the
got
last
this
thing
unit
is
left.
yours.
That's all there is.
Shoot me!
Shoot me. I'm going to move up. Let's get a bit of cover. Not fully in cover though. Because I need line of sight.
So
Need some
remembering
line
that
of
I
sight.
could just shoot... now here's an interesting thing about bolt actions cover rules,
Right.
which I had somewhat overlooked now I come to think about it. If half of the unit is in cover, you're in cover.
Oh.
So you can actually have 3 guys here and 2 out there. I
Okay.
think the intention of that is to stop like the terrain becoming a really like squeezing men into little spaces.
So what I can do is stick these fellas here and then have him there. I'm in cover, but my MG can shoot what it likes.
Yes.
Okay, great. So I'll fire this MG at your LMG. Your MMG, sorry.
At my MMG.
Yeah.
Okay. So is it over 18? It
Sure
is, and you moved.
Yep.
So it's up to 5s, and you have 5 dice for being. You're an LMG, 4 dice.
This rifle can still fire as well?
Yes, he's at long range too.
4 plus
So
1.
so you're on 5s because of long range and moved.
Okay.
In all cases. Whoa, 3 hits. So that's a pin,
Yeah.
and then you roll to kill.
2 kills.
2 kills.
I'm rolling hot today.
You have deleted more than half of the unit,
Right.
so if you delete more than half the unit, take an immediate morale check, which is the same as the order check. If I fail, I'm out.
-1 as well, damn.
Yeah.
Nope.
So I'm not. I'm going to put 1 on there to show there's only 1 guy remaining.
Okay.
And because there's only 1 guy remaining, I'm at -1 to fire and fight as well because I don't have enough guys to operate the weapon.
Glad I did that now.
Yeah, yeah.
They have advanced.
And that concludes round 2.
Okay.
So you collect the stuff back up in the bag. One last thing. If your unit is down, like these guys,
Yep.
they can elect to stay down.
Ooh.
And if they do so,
Yeah.
they lose a D3 pins.
Nice.
And this is potentially a situation like this unit,
Yeah.
which is going to do nothing anyway because
Yeah.
it's minus. I'm not going to do that.
Okay.
Alrighty.
Back. Repack
We're
the
back.
sack.
Repack the sack. Pins are all still here.
Okay.
So we're on round 3, is it?
Yeah, round 3.
It's not looking great for the how many dead Nazis are there?
1, he's over there.
Juan?
Yeah.
Juan? Is he from the Spanish Blue Division?
Juan Hans.
Juan Hans. Whereas there are 8 dead Americans. Okay.
Seems fine.
Right, so all the dice back in the bag.
Dice can go.
If a unit is eliminated, not only is its dice removed, well, I'll let you see when we get there.
Okay, let's find
Because it's a fun time.
next time. So we've got... Ooh.
Is it me?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to activate this unit while it still exists.
Okay.
And I'm going to shoot with it.
Just going to fly. Boom.
But I need to make an order test.
Yeah.
And I'm at -1, but I'm okay. So I'll lose that pin. So I'm going to shoot with my 5 dice MMG.
At Hoomst.
I'm going to shoot at those again.
Okay.
I could last time, so I should still be able to. So that's 2 hits.
Yeah.
Looking for kills. So you got another pin.
Yeah.
And 1 kill.
1 kill. Okay. So I have a loader here.
Yeah.
Can the fellow who has a Panzerfaust load? Or is it
The
specific?
loader is a dedicated model.
Fantastic. Okay, then I'll kill the fellow with the Panzerfaust because he's not doing much.
Okay.
Yeah. There's an extra pin for them. Back to the sack. Off we go. It's me.
Ooh.
Ooh. Chinny chin chin. Okay. They've activated.
They have.
Those.
He.
He has activated.
There's only 1 guy left
He's
here.
activated.
Oh, it was an extra -1. There were 6s though, weren't there?
I don't
The hits
know.
were 6s.
I'm not concerned.
Yeah, I'm an extra -1 because there's only 1 guy left.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, whatever. This unit's going to fire.
Right.
They're going to fire at this unit.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that is... There's 3 guys who can still see them, so that's 5.
You got 4 dice for the MG.
Yeah.
And 1 for the rifleman.
1 rifleman.
Yeah. And it's just long range 4s.
Yeah, I'm not at 12 inches, so... This isn't a long range though, is it?
Is it not? Is it within 18?
It's got 48 inch range, isn't it? It's definitely within 18.
It's got a 36 inch range.
36
It's within
inch,
18,
sorry,
yeah.
18.
Yeah, so you
I'll roll
got
them
4
separately.
dice on 3s.
Okay.
I think they're going to go down.
Yeah.
Yeah, so 4 dice on 5s and 1 on 6s.
Okay. Why on 5? Because you went down. Yep.
So 1 down. So that's
2
2
hits.
hits and then roll the other one,
Oh yeah.
which is
Nice.
a miss, and then roll to kill.
1
1 kill and 1 pin. 1 more.
1 more pin, a further
And a dice out of the bag because they're down.
Right.
And that's kind of the reason about if you're expecting to be shot at again in between
Stay down.
and you've got no real chance. The thing is though, your arm is paralysed if you stay down.
Could see that.
And if I'd stayed down, you probably would have just shot a different unit because you knew that one was doing nothing.
It's black.
Is it black again?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Well, we've had 1 each so far, but you've had 1 taken out. So I'm going to fire. I think I'll use this unit next.
You're going to try and activate that
I'll
unit.
try and activate that unit, yeah.
So you need to roll a 6 or less here on 2 dice.
Which is slightly below average. No.
No, so they go down.
Okay.
So it's not
fine.
terrible.
No, that's totally fine.
They go
do I
down.
still lose a pin?
No,
Fair.
that's you remove a pin when you successfully pass an order test.
Gotcha.
All right.
Yep. Next.
I'm standing up like it's my go next.
really
It's got to be
are,
anybody's
yes.
go. It is
your
my go
go.
next. Right. Well, now we know what's doing. It's time. It's time to get going, isn't it? So he is going to move to here.
Back in the action with his friendly fellows.
No. No.
Oh, you got tactics.
Tic tacs.
Stop using
Tic
tactics.
tacs.
Tactics is an unfair advantage.
I am going to need a run order, sir.
Ooh.
Because I'm going to assault you.
Oh no.
I'm going to run up and
Put it
punch
in.
you in the eye.
Okay.
So when you do an assault,
Yep.
you make a double move. So it's a run move, so it could be up to 12. So that's fine. And you line the models up facing one another.
Okay.
And what's really, really important here is fight order.
Mhm.
Because we don't roll to hit, we just roll to kill.
Okay.
And the person who loses the first round of combat
Yes.
is eliminated.
Okay. That's bad.
So if you were behind cover,
Yeah.
defending an obstacle,
Okay.
you would fight simultaneously.
Mhm.
If you are none of those circumstances, the attacker will fight first.
Okay.
Defensive fire can be taken if you haven't already activated,
Right.
and if you're outside of 6 inches.
Okay.
If they're that close, they can leap round a corner or whatever. So each model gets to fight.
Yep.
And the other thing is If you've got assault weapons, you count as tough fighters.
Tough fighters.
And tough fighters, for every kill, they get another attack.
Oh!
So here we go.
Baby
First,
girl.
so I'm just rolling against your veterancy here.
Yes.
And that is 3 kills.
They're dead.
They're dead.
They're dead. No worries.
I then get to consolidate up to D6 inches in any direction.
Yep.
Do you want to move that? Because I haven't
Yeah.
touched it. Thank you. Now that's quite a silly thing to be doing with my headquarters, but we're illustrating the game is what we're doing here, aren't we? If you hadn't been all dead, you would then have fought back with your remaining models, and the combat resolution is who killed the most.
Oh, right, yeah.
But the lose. So if you had a 10-man squad, for example.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. It's me.
It's you.
Well, they've done things. So you've got 2 buddies. 2
I've
buddies.
got an
pals.
officer and a buddy and another buddy.
Okay.
And they all got SMGs because
Right.
they're awesome.
Yeah. Well, I'm just going to shoot over here.
You're just going to shoot over there with your 2 assault rifles?
Yeah.
Now you want to move up to here so you're not firing through this cover.
Okay.
Yeah,
Does
but
that
you
put
can
me on a minus
move.
to hit?
No, because you've got assault weapons.
Excellent.
So you're going to shoot with 4 dice.
That's an advance.
And you're going to hit me on 3s. And I'm just looking over at the camera to make sure that we're not going to run out of film.
So 4 dice.
4 dice, yeah,
Hitting
2
on-
for each.
hitting on 3s.
Hitting on 3s.
Pair of
And killing on 4s.
Pair of them.
Whoa, that's more than half the unit. So I've got a pin, and I've got to make an immediate
Okay.
morale test, which I succeed. So there's just 1 guy left out of that unit.
Right.
This business about immediate morale test, by the way, is if you receive an amount of fire that is more than half of your remaining models.
Okay.
Half or more, in fact.
Right.
Yeah.
Sort of. Let's go to the sack and
Let's go to the sack and take it from there.
You.
It's me. So we've got this unit here, so I think it's important that we close upon our enemies. So we're going to move up, especially because we've got like SMGs and stuff.
The pins aren't relevant for movement at all.
I needed to make an order test at
Okay.
-1, you're quite right,
You
which I
failed.
fluffed. So there you go, thank you for reminding
So
me
they're
of that.
down.
So they go down. Thank you. I'm
Yeah,
trying to
they do.
rush now.
Okay.
So it's yours?
Yeah, I only have my...
Yes.
Uh,
You should take it out of the bag just to prove you're not making it up.
251/10. Let's fire that, shall we?
Fire it at these again.
Yes.
Yeah, so it was. They're now down because they failed an order test. That's a different proposition.
Okay.
That's 3 up
I'm
to
not sure what
5.
my other options are because I can't fire through my own units.
You can move.
Well done. I probably want to do that anyway to get close to my own units in case you sprint over here or something and nick it.
Or over here.
Yeah.
No, you don't want these doing that. No.
No.
If you want to move that, you want to move that way, really.
This way.
If you don't want to get captured,
Okay.
or just stay still and shoot.
I think I'll just stay still and shoot. It gives me extra bonuses to hit.
It's more manly.
It is.
Although there's nobody in there doing the shooting, is there?
Not at the moment, but he will.
No.
He'll pop up in a second.
He'll pop up, right.
He's hidden under a bench always.
Okay. Lucky hands.
Yeah. So
So that's a
lots to hit. That's a miss. That's perfectly fine.
Yeah.
So
Does that conclude the round?
that concludes the round. Any end of round stuff that needs doing? I'm not thinking
People
of?
need to decide if they're going to stay down, and I think this unit is going to stay down and take a D3 pins off, which is 3. Alright, we're back then. Is this round 4, is it, James? I'm sure we'll probably keep it count. I neglected to mention, and it did happen, was because one of your units is eliminated.
Yeah.
Not only is its dice isn't removed from play, it is actually taken by the opponent. In a lot of games, you score victory points for units destroyed, so it does mean. But I just like that. I said, no, that's mine
My
now.
dice.
My dice.
You own something, and I am taking hold of it momentarily.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, rule sets often don't let you do that because people don't like it.
People don't like people touching their stuff.
Don't touch my things, man.
No, you've got to get over that for bolt action. Put your anal stuff somewhere else. There we go.
I'm not quite sure what that statement meant. That's a family-friendly show here. Alrighty.
Bloody isn't.
No, it is not. It is not.
We
They
got
stayed down.
Yeah.
He's going to die in a minute. This machine gun's not got any guys left. Interesting times.
You've got most of the unit over there.
This unit is going to take a gamble. This unit is going to assault those guys.
Okay.
The question is it within 12?
The question is, do you pass leadership?
It is within 12, so it's possible. Right. Leadership is going to be an 8, because it's 9 minus 1.
Come on. Ah!
There we go.
So you're in. The cover doesn't do anything because you're just...
The cover means we fight simultaneously. Now, you can draw your dice from the bag and do defensive fire.
Okay.
Which you might as well do.
Yeah, I should do that.
So, you're going to shoot me twice. Sorry, you got 2 dice each, 2 guys, so 4 shots.
So this is just fire?
Yes.
There's no like defence or anything in here, so...
No, there's only 6 sides to the dice, there's only so many options.
But 7-sided dice, isn't it?
So from this angle though, you're going to be shooting through the cover, so it's going to be 5s.
Okay. 1.
So there is a hit, roll for a kill.
Nah.
No kill. It does have a pin, but that doesn't actually matter. So now what happens is we line these guys up as best as possible. We do the fighting.
The extra pin will matter in the future though,
Later.
Right? Yeah, okay.
Yes. Yes, so you do have the pins, they just don't affect the combat results. Right. Because you're in cover,
yeah,
we fight simultaneously.
Okay.
Alright? However, I do have quite a few more guys.
You do?
I have 1, 2, 3 guys with SMGs and they're tough fighters. And then I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 3 guys without SMGs who are not tough fighters. So let's do the tough fighters first.
Okay.
So that is 1 kill, but he gets a re-roll for being a tough fighter. That's 2 kills.
So I'm dead.
And then you've only got 2 guys, so you'll be dead anyway.
Right.
But you do get to fight back.
With 2 dice?
With 2 dice. 1 kill. And you have an assault weapon too, which I think makes you a tough fighter.
Okay, cool.
So you kill 2.
Right. But I've lost my leader.
You've lost that unit.
Yeah, which is also my HQ unit.
Yeah.
Is that relevant in any way?
You can't snap 2 anymore. That's another dice that I'm going to take from you, sir. Oh. And I'm going to consolidate these guys D6 inches. Yep, so they're just going to hunker down in here. They do have that pin that you gave them. They don't.
Okay.
They don't lose it.
They already had 1 pin, so are they on 2 pins now?
They had a pin which they lost because they passed their orders.
Yeah, thank you.
They then got 1 on the way in, and I've just. So which one's this?
They had already done things.
They'd already
still
ordered.
dice in the bag. I've done that
Right.
unnecessarily.
Righty ho. Okay.
Because they had to fire defensively, didn't they?
Yeah.
Okay. I guess I charge back.
Well, you draw dice.
I guess I charge back.
If you want to. It's simultaneous because of the cover.
Yeah. That would pretty much end the game for me because you've still got plenty of stuff left.
I've got 4 guys over here.
In fact, yeah, and
a guy there.
Him who can just remove this by existing.
Yeah. So the assault's really changed the outcome of the game, hasn't it? There was a lot of shooting going on, which definitely didn't favour me.
Yeah.
Because of the submachine guns. But as we got closer doing the assault,
then you got all American on me.
got all American, mate.
Started doing things.
America.
Because the SMGs was the big
The
change.
SMGs was the big difference, yeah.
So, I will count the charge. But we go at the same time.
We will, but that guy won't.
He won't. So if I go that way, I'll probably wipe a unit. Yeah, that makes sense.
Definitely.
So let's...
You'd be astonishingly unlucky.
Let's just run, because I don't need to run.
So he's within 6, so he can't do defensive fire. He's in the open, so he's not defending.
Yeah.
So you get 1 dice per model, but any SMGs that you have, you do have 1 in there, don't you?
No, no.
No, okay, so you're just making 5 attacks.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, he's dead. And he doesn't fight back because it's not simultaneous.
Consolidate.
D6 inches.
Great.
Right. So you consolidate it back there. Yeah. Well, look at that. Isn't that exciting?
Back to the sack.
Back to the sack.
Me.
It's you.
So this is firing.
Yes.
Here, probably. If that's an
Well,
option.
it is, but they're in hard cover, which is -2. So you'll be hitting on 5s.
They're on 5s.
Now they're within 6. They are, so it's point blank +1, so you'll be hitting them on 4s.
Hell yeah.
And I think you're going to hit all 4 of them if you hit.
Hell to the yes, please.
Is that a hit?
Got it.
And you +1 pen, so you've got...
4.
So +1 pen means you kill them on 3s.
Yeah, I do. 2 of them.
2 of them. And you do D2 pins, and this is going to be important.
1.
1. Because I lost 2, but I also have to make an immediate check because I lost half of my remaining models
Yeah.
at -2, so that's 7 or less. So if I fail it, I break.
That's
7 or less. Whoa! Look at that.
Right.
I've still got a dice, I think.
Yeah.
So it's the machine gun.
Okay.
So it's just going to fire across there.
Another dice in this bag. Has something gone wrong? The wiped unit.
The wiped unit, you didn't collect the dice. Yeah. Alright, so I'm going to fire across at the only unit that I can shoot at. I've got 5 dice for being an MMG. And it's long range and I've lost a crewman, so I'm on 5s.
2 hits.
2 hits.
Ooh,
One of, and that causes a pin.
Yep.
And 1 kill.
Okay. Rifleman.
As we hit the end of the round, units can choose to stay down. I'm not choosing to stay down here.
Okay.
Have you got anyone that's down? That
No downs
chooses to
here.
stay down. All right. Okay, so round 6. Now, in most bolt action scenarios, it's played for 6 rounds, and then there's the dice off to see if there's a 7th.
Okay.
But I think we're just playing for the 6 rounds, so let's see how we go.
I need this dice.
You need this dice.
It's a pretty key dice for me.
Is it key dice?
Yeah.
Is it going to be a black one? It is a black one!
That's good, because all of them are black in there now. So, I'm going to fire this unit, I think. Oh, I'll charge. I want to keep my vehicle to the best of my ability. But then there'll be lots of stuff in range. I'll charge someone in the cover so that if you shoot me later, it matters.
So that unit's charging this unit?
Yes.
Okay, so they're going to make their defensive fire, which is going to pull their unit, and I've got a BAR and an SMG. Are you within 6 inches? You get the drop on me, so it doesn't matter. So you line the unit up alongside my units, as best as possible, like one guy fighting one guy, etc., etc.
Right. So
But I've got 2 and you've got 4, so there's not many ways of doing that. There isn't 2 on each.
Right.
And the reason that's
in the
important is for
cover,
determining consolidation and so forth later.
Yeah.
So you then make your attacks.
We're simultaneous though.
We're simultaneous because we're in cover, and pins are ignored. Did you have a pin on that unit?
I did.
Did you make an order test?
Yeah.
No.
No, I failed it. That's how that goes.
That's how that goes. Okay, that was
I did not
that.
think
So
of
they
that.
went down.
Okay. They were a little further over that way. Down.
All right.
I need this. That's yours.
It's mine. Okay.
Do it.
Do what?
Do it. Move up. You didn't defensive fire in the end, did you? So.
No. I'll try and pass an order test with those.
Yeah.
Which I do.
You do.
So what I'm going to do then, is I am going to move to here.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm closer to that, and I'm going to shoot across there.
And when does this go away? Now.
I'm not sure whether it's at the end of the round or now.
Okay.
Which is what we'll have a look in a second. So I'm shooting across at those.
Rock and roll.
I'm at point blank range.
Yep.
Which is +1. So I'm hitting on 2s.
Yep, and I'm down.
And you're down, so I'm hitting on 4s. I knew there was something I was missing. That's 2 hits and another pin. And 1 kill.
Okay.
Is it exceptional? No.
Right.
So pinning the dead guy.
It's all turn around, man.
And then...
Should we check this? Because that's the only activation I have left.
Yes. Well, just move it. Just move it, because it's the last round anyway, James.
Okay.
Just do it anyway. I'll double.
It's me. I'll move
double
it.
check. You're going to move it so that it's not nearer to those.
Yeah.
Yeah. Excellent.
They've done stuff, so I might as well fire over here. Slow some
Okay.
stuff down.
Yeah.
I'll fire back at your base at the back there. Screw it.
This.
Yeah.
Well, this. Yeah. So
Probably
it's
outside
probably it is
No,
over
out,
24.
yeah. That's fine.
So that's 4s.
Okay, and your
Moved fives.
small unit?
That doesn't
that
apply
figure?
to team weapons.
Excellent. No hit.
1 is a no go.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
So you,
these
baby.
2 units could move and shoot. So let's just resolve those. So this is shooting across. It's long range. You're down, and I'm missing a crewman, so it's 7s, which is 6s followed by 6s.
No.
Nope. And the same across here. They're going to move and then do the same thing. So it's 4 dice, 6s followed by 6. No, just 6s. Move long range, down 7s. Nope.
Okay.
And as we hit the end of the round,
Yep.
we then, if there hasn't been another resolution in the scenario, we then default to this one.
Right.
Who's killed the most units?
So you killed 2.
2.
I killed 1.
And you've killed 1.
Nice.
Really interesting.
That's very, very close.
Thank you for the game, sir. Hopefully you guys know a little bit about how bolt action works. We'll have some more with these forces as we scale them up a little bit. Hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed what you'd seen, why don't you come check us out on modelingforadvantage.co.uk. There's loads of different ways you can support the channel over there, including merch, that kind of stuff.